Hi dear students, welcome you all to another session of Brainiac's Doubt Clearance. So we have a new question in front of you. I hope you could see the question. A 0.1 molar aqueous solution of a weak acid is 30% ionized. If Kf for the water is 1.86 degrees Celsius per mole, the freezing point of the solution will be. Okay. So here they are telling it's just a weak acid actually. Okay. So 0.1 molar aqueous solution of acid. So let's identify the solution first. So I know that here the solution is made up of a weak acid, okay, plus water, aqueous solution. So that's why water. And they are telling that this weak acid has underwent how much percentage of ionization? 30 percentage it is ionized. So what is the impact of ionization? You know that whenever an acid ionizes, so it will increase the number of particles in the solution. Now here one doubt will come to your picture. So weak acid, whether it is a monobasic acid, diabasic or tribasic acid. So if nothing is mentioned, we will assume this as a monobasic acid. Okay. So let's say HA is the monobasic acid. So when it undergoes ionization, we know that it will release one H plus and there will be A minus. Correct. And they have told that now we will calculate the degree of dissociation. So it will be calculated for 1 mole. So we know that if 1 mole was there initially taken, so there will be nothing will be there initially. Now in this 1 mole, we will assume alpha is the degree of dissociation, that is dissociated. So how much moles will be formed here? If alpha is dissociated, I know that remaining will be 1 minus alpha. Here alpha moles of H plus will be formed and alpha moles of A minus will be formed. Correct. Now we will see what is this alpha given in the question. Alpha given here is 30 percentage dissociation. So 30 percentage means alpha is equal to 30 by 100, that is 0.3. Correct. So let's see. Now I can say 1 minus zero point 0.3 is equal to zero point 0.3 and zero point 0.3. Correct. Now let's calculate the I value here. So how we can calculate the I value? That is the Van Hoff's factor. We need to consider Van Hoff's factor. Why? Because you have taken an acid which can undergo dissociation. So please note that Van Hoff's factor will come into picture if there exists, if you are taking an electrolyte which undergoes association or dissociation. If sucrose, urea like molecules are taken, there is no dissociation or association. But if you are taking an acid, it may undergo dissociation. Okay, so I is equal to what? Actually the basic definition, that is the number of particles or the number of moles formed after dissociation divided by number of moles taken initially. I can say number of particles or number of moles after it can be dissociation or association divided by number of particles before. Correct. Okay, so here number of particles after means once it has underwent a dissociation, means you know that what is remaining in the solution? 1 minus zero point 0.3. 1 minus zero point 0.3 is remaining. Correct. Plus what else is there? 0.3 of H plus and 0.3 of A minus. So 0.3 plus 0.3. So this is the particles, number of particles after dissociation, that is remaining in the solution, divided by number of particles before. Initially what is taken? You have taken only 1 mole is taken. So I can substitute 1 here. Okay. So if you calculate this value, we know that this will get cancels off. So what is the value? You will get 1 plus zero point 0.3. So I can say the I value that is calculated here is 1.3. Okay. Now let's calculate the delta TF. We know that delta TF is equal to KF times molality. Correct. So KF, okay. So here you need to consider I also. Sorry. So tell me now, it is water actually, you know. So water has a freezing point of 0 degrees Celsius. So I can write this as 0 minus TF of the solution. Correct. Why? Because 0, because it is depression in freezing point. So for the pure solvent water, so if you have solvent alone, that is water, okay, it has freezing point of 0 degree Celsius. Into that you are adding a weak acid, so its freezing point decreases, and that is called minus TF of the solution. And I we have calculated it as 1.3, and Kf of the water is given in the question as 1.86, correct? And molality, that is they are given directly in the question as 0.1 molal aqueous solution. So I can substitute here 0.1. Now calculate this. So if you are calculating this, you will get TF of the solution is equal to 1.3 into 1.86 into 0.1. So that will come around 0.2418. Okay, 0.2418 degrees Celsius. And now the TF of the solution will be what? Minus will go here. I can say minus 0.2418 degrees Celsius. Now you can see here, when water was there, the freezing point was 0 degree, and when solution is there, the freezing point is decreasing to how much? Minus 0.2418 degrees Celsius. So it has underwent what? Actually a depression in freezing point. Depression in FP, freezing point. Okay, so always consider, if there is association or dissociation, please consider Van Hoff's factor and introduce the Van Hoff's factor into all colligative properties. So very important to remember these equations, or don't forget to introduce I. Okay, so I hope you understood the explanation, and if you need any clarity, you can contact Brainiacs classes, and if you need more lectures and everything, you can contact Brainiacs classes. Thank you.